Hi there guys, hope you're all well. Just a quick little video. I don't know if you know, but I went to the Midlands woodworking show at the weekend, last weekend, the 23rd of March this year, 2019, just in case you're watching this many years on. And I was watching a guy called Andrew Hoare, and he just went through the basics on how to set your lathe up because of your height. Now I'm 6'2", and I've been finding it lately a struggle to spend periods of time turning because of I get pain in my, well, not pain, I get lower backache. Once I move about I'm fine, but if you stand at the lathe for a period of time, because I'm hunched over, I get a bit of pain in the lower back. And he showed me, or showed us, when he was doing his demo, how to make sure the lathe was roughly the right height, or within reason of the right height, because obviously everybody has different ways they want to use their lathe and this and that. Anyway, I've come home today on the Sunday and I've come in the workshop. I just checked the height, and my lathe is about nearly 4 inches lower than what it should be. So what I'm going to do, I've got two choices. I either pack it with, lift it and put it on some timber, which I don't really want to do because it doesn't look very professional, or I can make some adjustable feet so I can get it to the right or the correct height that is going to be right for me. So if I make adjustable feet, I can raise it and lower it until I get the right height that's suitable for me, because obviously some people prefer it higher on the work height and some people prefer it lower. So what I've got is, I've got this nylon, 40mm nylon, and I've got some 12mm threaded bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the lathe and make some feet, drill out the centre and tap it to screw the threaded bar into, then cut the threaded bar to lengths, and then make it so the legs are adjustable just by putting a nut and washer top and bottom, so we can adjust up and down to the correct height. So I thought what I'd do is, perhaps there might be some of you guys out there who have the same issue, where either you're too tall or the lathe's quite a little bit too low. So I thought I'd do this, just a quick video showing how you can make some cheap, efficient, adjustable legs without going to Record and spending a fortune, or whatever the lathe manufacturer is. I don't even know if Record do adjustable feet set for the lathes. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to make some adjustable feet for your lathe. So it may help, it may not. If it does, then give us a shout. If not, thanks for watching the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over to the lathe and get these feet bases cut, drilled down the centre and tapped, and I'll move you guys over so you can see what I'm doing. So, but it won't be the wood lathe. No, it's not going to be the wood lathe, because obviously, being nylon, we need a controlled cut on it, so we're not going to use the wood lathe. I'm going to use my steel lathe. So I'll get the camera moved and I'll meet you guys over at the lathe. Right, here's my old faithful metal lathe. She might not look pretty, but she's as true as the day she came out of the factory. From what I've had this now for about 18 years, and it's never ever caused me issue. It's a south bent, originally, from what I've found out, originally from America, produced to make rifle barrels. What rifle barrels I do not know. Then I believe in the late 60s she had a spell on a cruise ship, or a ship, and then she was dropped off at the UK. I don't know what happened to her, but I bought this, like I say, 18 years ago, so we were perhaps 2000, 2001, something like that, and she's never let me down. The only thing I've ever done to it is I've put a quick change tool post on it, just to make life a little bit easier, and I've also replaced all the original hand grinded tools with carbon tip tools, obviously to make life a little bit easier. So yeah, no, she's a good old gal. So anyway, what we're going to do is, this is 40mm, so I'm going to leave this at 40mm, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the end up. We're then going to centre spot it. I'm then going to drill it out to 10.5mm to take a 12mm tap. I'm going to make the feet about 30mm in diameter, or thick so that will give me round about between 18 and 20 mil depth for thread, to give me plenty of thread for the 12 mil rod to go in, or 12 mil threaded bar to go in. So my plan is to cut 4 identical. So I'm going to clean this off, spot drill it, tap it out to M12, then part it off, and then carry on the process, redo that 3 more times to give me 4 feet. So I will show you the first one, and then we will zip through to where I've got them already made. Right, so that's the, oh hang on, let's get in the camera. Right there. So that's the first one. So we've got a 12mm, 10.5mm hole tapped out to M12. I don't know if you can see in there the thread. Don't know if you'll see that in there. But anyway, we've got it threaded out for the bar. I'll just clean up that with a deburring tool. So we've now got a 30mm foot. So I'll get the rest done, and then we can get the bars done. and get it on the lathe. Hopefully this will sort my back problem. So I'll get on with the others and then I'll come back to you when the rest are done. Right, so I have got my 4 feet all turned. I've got my 12mm threaded bar, and that screws nicely into there to give me a fixing in there. So now I'm going to cut. I've worked out that I want these about 150mm long, so I'll cut 4 150mm long, and then we'll get it ready, get them all assembled ready for fitting into the lathe. So I'll cut these and I'll come back to you. Right, so I've got my bars cut, got those done. I've just got to deburr the centres of these, just so they make it look a little bit better. That's all really. So nothing too major, just to round them out a little bit. So then I'm going to thread that into there, and all I did with these on the linisher, I just rounded the ends over just so they start the thread earlier really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nut on the bottom, then a washer, and then obviously that'll go through the leg, and then we'll put another washer, another nut, and then I'll put a lock nut. Because of the vibration of the lathe, I don't want them to vibrate loose, so we'll put a lock nut on them. So what I'll do is I'll do all these with the first nut and the washer on, and then we should be able to slide them into the lathe. Or actually it might be better, I don't know, we'll see how high we can get the lathe up, because obviously they're quite a long bar. I've done them quite long because I don't know how much I've got to drop them down. But what I'm thinking is, if worse come to worse, I can unscrew the bottom thingy and drop them through the top. So we'll see how we go with that. But we'll get these on here to start with. Alright, so they're all done. So we'll move everything over to the lathe and hopefully try and get them in the lathe. Right, because I'm on my own, I can't physically lift the lathe and I don't really want to dismantle that. I'm just going to lift it with a trolley jack, only one end at a time, and hopefully it's going to be able to do enough to get it up. I think I'll be able to get them in there like that. So I'm going to have to dismantle them and thread them through the bottom. Right, so there you go. I've got my adjustable legs all in. I've dropped them down now to they're about 3 1/4 inches. 4 was just too high, so I've dropped them down to, like I say, 3 1/4, and I've leveled it all up by putting a spirit level on the bars of the lathe, so she's level left to right and back to front. So, but I have one concern after doing this, and these plates here are not very thick, so I don't really want them to buckle under the weight of the lathe. And the other thing is, I don't want them to be, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little bit of movement when you wobble the lathe. So what it's going to be like when we get a piece of wood on it that's obviously not balanced, I don't know, it's just going to be a case of wait and see. So I'm going to try it as it is. If worse come to worse, I will cut some wooden blocks. I'll measure these gaps and cut some wooden blocks to that exact, if the height is right for me, to that exact size, and then remove the foot and then just put a screw through where the bolt is coming through to hold the foot in place. I could, I suppose, put a brace across the back by drilling in the leg there to the other side, but I don't really want to be drilling into my lathe, to be honest, because I know Rec will give a good warranty, but I don't think they'll be too happy if I start drilling holes in the frame. So yeah, so anyway, we'll try it and see. So anyway, I hope that's been helpful on how to make some adjustable feet for whether it be a lathe. I made similar sort of things for my table saw. So yeah, it's a handy thing to know. Obviously then people might have a different idea. If they have, then let me know, because you know, we're all here to learn. If it's been helpful to you, then let me know. If it hasn't, then thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed. So anyway, like I say, I'll give this a try. Hopefully this will stop the backache, because like I say, it was giving me a bit of jip in the lower back by spending a period of time hunched over the lathe, and I feel now that I'm standing more upright when I'm at the lathe, so that's a bonus to start with. So yeah, hopefully that'll cure the problem. And like I say, I'm just going to try it. I'll get a piece of wood on it tomorrow that's a bit unbalanced, and we'll see how it reacts. If it reacts really bad, then we'll have to go to part 2. We'll have to rethink it and go to part 2. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed, and take care. Speak to you soon, and bye for now.